You don't got no crazy stories?
I actually want to know who was the girl that got fingered, I think, like in theater class.
See, this is the shit that I'm talking about. Because please don't tell me it was you. Please don't tell me that was part of the story.
You like how adventurous I was.
Like there was a girl, I'm not gonna say her name. Yo. Welcome to a special edition episode of Publik Skool Stories on Thanksgiving. This is our Thanksgiving episode. We had a bunch of friends over, so we figured we'd throw an episode out. Instead of not having an episode for Thanksgiving, we figured we'd do a really big one.
Yeah. Shout out to the whole squad. We got everybody.
So we're going to have, it might take a little minute, but we're going to have everybody introduce themselves and just say what high school they went to and what city, if you guys want to do a roll call. And it's also going to be the first episode where we have females involved. So shout out to the girls on this episode. Shout out to the ladies. All right, so where do we start this?
I'll start. So my name is No Limit, and I went to Moval High in Moreno Valley and March.
My name is Senseless One. I went to Valley High in Santa Ana, and I also went to March Mountain in Moreno Valley.
My name is Alma. I went to Orange High in Orange.
Where's that at?
My name is Wendy. I'm from Anaheim, and I went to Laura High School.
Ratchet ass good. That's 11. All right. Oh no,
Let's do it. Just go. Go.
That's your mic though.
My name's Amanda, and I went to like 3 different high schools in Dallas.
Nice. Shout out Dallas.
All right, man. My name's Classified. I went to a school in Dallas, Texas, and a school in Mesquite, Texas,
And you don't remember the names?
and a bunch of alternative schools.
I feel that.
They just wanted you because you were special. Yeah.
My name is Danny Boy. I went to Sonora High School in La Habra, California.
Sit down, Crave. They can't
Your
be
boy,
seen. Sit down.
Jesus, the 3 before the E. I went to Catella in Anaheim,
Crave, sit down.
California.
Hey.
My name Crave. No. My name Crave. I went to Catella too, like Jesus, but like years before him, and got kicked out, and
I did it first.
went to all the juvenile hall schools, and we in this bitch.
Shout out to the
Bones.
system.
Oh, that shit got
Oh,
stuck.
it got pulled
You gotta
around.
pass that one to him.
This one could go to him.
I'm like, I'll hold it.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, never mind then. We'll pass this one to
They
him.
call me Bones, and I went to Valley High School in Godines, aquí en Santana.
Shout out Santana.
So does anybody have any crazy stories they want to start it off with? Any fucking crazy bully stories
You
or...
gotta pick a topic and then let them go off.
Usually I started off with if there's any stories that just, stand out off the bat before we even get there. But if not, then we start off with sweethearts. I don't know if you want to talk about that next to your sweetheart.
I believe I already talked about that on the last
This
episode.
conversation. Pass the mic to your girl. Yeah, so pass the mic to your sweetheart, and we're about to ask her. So we're about to, we're about to deep dive.
I didn't go to high school.
We're about to do a deep dive into her life. So, is there any crazy relationships? Any crazy relationships that you got into out there? Anything memorable? I know we all kind of fucking did, like, our first boyfriends and girlfriends in school. But is there anything crazy that you remember from having a boyfriend or girlfriend in high school? Speaking to the mic.
Oh crap. Okay. I don't.
Did you lose your virginity in class or anything?
No.
I'm just asking.
By the way, we're looking for that story.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that's specifically...
Lost your virginity in class. Hit us up.
Yes, if anybody has lost their virginity in class.
What you got?
Did you ever see any dicks in public school?
No, I did not. I would have to say a crazy one would be when me and my first boyfriend, we went out to Cali with my mom. We were supposedly moving out there, and she lied about it. And on the way there, our car broke down, and she got arrested.
For what?
And me and my boyfriend were stuck in the desert for like 2 days outside of Kmart because she didn't tell whoever we were going to in California that we were coming there. So we had to call those people and
try to
pretty
explain
much
it to
tell
them.
them that, hey, we're coming there, but we're stuck out here. And so that was a big, crazy story. Yeah.
That sounds like a
And
big
then
ass
at the
crazy
jail,
story.
the cops pretty much just
Hold on,
told
wait,
me.
wait. I did not know a jail. Yeah, when did the jail
my
get
mom-
involved? When
My
did-
mom got arrested.
Oh, okay.
They took us
I
to
thought
the
you
jail.
went to jail. Okay.
They took us to the jail, and then I was like, "Well, what am I supposed to do?" Because I was like 16, and they're like, "Well, your boyfriend's 17. Just go with him." And I'm like, We don't know where we are. We have like a bag of clothes, so we slept outside Kmart.
No,
It was pretty crazy. I guess that was crazy.
That sounds pretty crazy.
Failure on that county department and shit.
Did that sound crazy to you? Because that sounded pretty fucking crazy to me. I ain't never spent 2 days in front of Kmart.
Everybody has a Kmart story.
All right, Wendy, do you have any stories that would make Crave mad? No, I'm just playing. Did you have it? You don't got no crazy stories?
I actually want to know who was a girl that got fingered, I think, like in theater class.
See, this is the shit that I'm talking about. Because
Please don't tell me it was you. Please don't tell me that was part of the story. Spoiler alert, it was me.
Oh, you like how adventurous I was.
Like there was a girl, I'm not gonna say her name.
W ends with an E.
Because this is the thing, dude. I always remember like rumors like this going around high school where motherfuckers was like, oh, yo, that fucking chick got finger banged in that class. But there was no way to really verify it. You know what I mean? There was just
like
those rumors. That's what I'm saying. It sounds like, did you see it happen or what the fuck?
No, I knew it. I knew some girl that was there, but
Oh, so you just believe the rumors.
yeah, I did.
That's what I'm talking about.
She was like, it sounds like her.
See, this is the thing we're talking about we're talking about this shit a couple episodes back. Girls will start rumors about other girls just to fuck up their reputation. Now she's that girl that got fingered in science class. You know what I mean? Like, you don't come back from that. Exactly. The whole school believes it.
But if somebody believes it, then whose fault is it really?
The whole school will be talking about it, even though it didn't happen. So this is what I'm talking about. So we need some confirmed stories.
It did happen.
We need real receipts.
Go to school for a week.
We need to interview this bitch.
Guilty.
We need to have her on the podcast.
Fingered, and then you don't go to school for a week. I think everybody knows who got fingered.
Right? Where is she?
Yeah, I don't know. I want to have her on this podcast. All right, baby. Do you have any
Still looking for her if anybody's interested.
any crazy sweetheart stories that'll get me mad, girl? No.
It was one time I brought my boyfriend over and he lived in Mobile and didn't want him go all the way home, so I snuck him in my room and my dad would come in and check in on me, but I hid him underneath the fucking bed so he wouldn't fucking find him. But I know he knew I had him in there, but he didn't say anything.
Couldn't be me, man.
I hid him so good.
If I was a dad, I would have called that shit out.
That's probably the craziest thing ever.
Wait, didn't you tell me the story that you guys had a ditch party at your house with your boy, and then like you guys were all on ecstasy and
That
everything?
wasn't a ditch party, that was a roll party.
But was that during high school or was that after?
That was after high school, recently after. Yeah, my dad took off to Mexico and I had a whole huge party and my friends who I thought were my friends locked me out of my parents' bedroom and they fucked their girlfriends in there and ate all his Vicodin. So when my when my dad came home, he's all like, "So what did you do while I was gone?" I'm all like, "Nothing." Your fucking friends are druggies. I'm like, I don't know what happened, Dad. They locked me out. He's a construction worker, so it was for his back. It was for his. They were like, "Oh, he got that good shit." Fucking.
That's fucking wild.
Let me see. I remember one time I was on the bus and I bumped into the homie and like we started chopping it up and he was like, "Yo, I met this one shorty, she's a freak." And he ended up showing me a video of him getting head. He's like, "Look." And he puts on the video in the back of the bus and like she's doming him up. And it was my ex-girlfriend from middle school, dog. I swear, yeah. I really liked her too, but after that I was like, oh no. I wanted to be like, "Hey yo, is that what's her name?" But I was like, "That's her for sure. That's her for sure." I was like, oh my God. Yeah. That was a
Really my favorite now.
Did you still like her after that?
Nope.
Yo, that's fucking sad.
She was one of those girls that ended up having kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? She got a family now. Yeah.
That's why she had a lot of kids in her mouth. Was that fucked up? Bones, you got any crazy stories you remember? You want to throw out? He's over there drawing. Like he's a little focused. Yeah, he's a little focused right now. All right. Well, the next topic is suspensions. Do you guys have any crazy stories of when you guys have been suspended or expelled or detentions or stuff like that? What's that craziest one?
So, oh shit, let me not break none of the glass. So I was going to probation school, well, pretty much house arrest school. And I got suspended kinda, but I got arrested. And it's because I slapped a kid in the face. So basically, I don't know if anybody right here, you tag, right? So if somebody tags the same name as you, it's smoke, right? It's a problem, right? Yeah. So he had the same name. Basically told me like if I didn't like it, fucking deal with it, Yeah, no, he said like, well, basically he said he'll fight my brother. And when he said that shit, I fucking slapped the shit out of him. He's like, "Bro, you slapped me again?" He's like, "It's on." I slapped him again. He's like, "I swear, you slapped me again, it's fucking over." I slapped him again. Nothing happened, bro. I swear, 30 minutes later, I'm chilling, bro. So if you get called into the office, it's a problem, You already know, your PO, it's only probation officers there. So you get called in the office, everybody's already like, oh, like, yeah, needless to say, I got called in about 10 minutes after that whole situation happened, and I got arrested, bro. Yeah, I did like 3 months in juvenile hall for that shit. So for slapping the shit out of him, it was worth it. Nah, it was assault. Also, it was like I forfeited my house arrest. So once you forfeit your house arrest, you have to start your whole term over in juvenile hall. But it was worth it. Fuck that pussy.
But it was worth it. I'll do it again.
No regrets.
Let's see, a story from Bones.
R-A-G.
All right, bro.
No regrets?
So,
One regret.
All right, what you got, Bones?
so this is probably when I was on high school, Valley High School. So I used to kick it with my homie's brother. Yeah. The homie was Hayes and his brother was Easy.
Yeah, we've had him on the episode.
And he was going out with the girl. I think he was like 16. I was probably like 14, fool, like 13, something like that. And he was going out with the girl that she was probably like 18, fool, like a fucking bad influence for the homie. So, but she had an older sister that I used to smash, fool. And I was fucking young, and she was like 20, something like that, fool.
I think like Hayes might have told this story.
Yeah, I was fucking young. So I remember that I was me and the homie were kicking it with this highness. And we hear that they're knocking on the door, and it's Officer Prieto,
Prieto, which is our school cop. It's our school cop.
So he's like, "Hey, we got a call that we know someone underage is there, and it was me because my cousin, he was already like 18.
Yeah.
So he's like, if you don't let him out, like we're gonna give him a ticket, like this and that. Wow. So I ended up fucking coming out, you know. So he just fucking.
He arrested you or what?
He
What were you doing though? What were you doing?
He was fucking that chick.
I was about to smash, fool. It was early. It was like probably like 7 in the morning, like fucking early, you know, like cause it was at the time like in the morning.
The early bird gets the worm, yeah.
Fuck yeah, fool, you know. So check this out. So the fucking cops, he just fucking grabs me. He puts me on the back seat. He doesn't even take my name or anything. Yeah. He takes me to the high school. He takes me to the office, and I go in the door. And then as soon as I go in, there was like another quick ride. So I made a quick ride and I just opened the door, and I just looked around. Nobody was following me, so I just went back. Like, I just went to my.
So he walked you into the principal's office, and then you just walked out a different door.
And he just fucking walked himself. Like he didn't even follow me. He didn't even do anything. Fool. Like I just went back into class. Fool. I was like chill. Like, yeah, bro.
He's like, I did my part.
But I like it was always in the back of my mind that if I see him, he was gonna recognize me, you know, because there was not a lot of people in high school. So for sure I had to fucking be on the look for homeboy. You know?
No, dude, Prieto was the fucking worst. Doug, anytime there was a fight in school, I was usually around it. So this motherfucker would always pick my face out of the crowd. Even though I wasn't fighting, I was not part of what was going on. I was just there
you
watching.
Just on his radar already.
No matter what, no matter who fought, this motherfucker pulled me out of that shit and be like, who the fuck is fighting? Like, I don't fucking know, homie. I was just walking by and seen a fight. Yeah, dude, he always picked me out of that shit and try to get. He knew I was a mix, but he could never really get me in trouble for it. You know what I mean? But I knew what was going on.
What a trip.
All right. Any crazy drugs stories? Did you guys ever do any type of crazy drugs while you were in school? We've had you on twice and you haven't told the story?
I don't think I did. I'm probably too embarrassed to tell it.
Let's go. I think we might have had you on too. You were a co-host at one point.
Alright. So basically when I was in when I was like 16, I think I was in like 11th grade or something. I was going to Gilbert High School in Anaheim. Shout out Gilbert. Yeah. It's a fuck up school. If anybody that went to Gilbert knows this, you get kicked out of school, you go Gilbert, you know.
Yeah, okay.
That's okay, but it's like in the middle though. It's
I went to one of those.
It's like if you fucked up, but you're still trying to graduate. You know
it's
what
just
I'm saying?
Outside of jail.
You haven't given up yet.
Yeah,
you haven't gone.
That's
Like
what I'm saying.
Some kids, they've been to juvenile hall shit, but like most of the kids, they're still trying to graduate.
But it's not exactly a jail school.
It's not the worst school I ever went to. You know,
it's right outside of it.
Kids like me, and I'm like, I was a good kid. So
Yeah.
You just never went to school.
I just like would ditch sometimes.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
It's
that's
like
what.
it's like a high school. Like it's like a legit high school,
But
but
for
kids
nothing
who
but fuck
fucked
ups.
up.
Yeah,
exactly.
dude. I went to that high school. I
So
went to a high
look,
school with
this is
nothing
how
but
bad
fuck
I was,
ups.
right? Bro, so I had a PO there. Like my
And they
PO.
make it very easy for you.
Very easy.
You gotta be retarded
Exactly.
to fail.
No, for real. All right, so thank you. That how easy was it? Take a couple more stories of how easy it was before I talk about.
He's like, anyways, I failed.
He was like, everything got handed to you. How would you fail? Anyways, how did you fail? All right, so yeah, so at the time, all right, so this is embarrassing for real. Nah, this is embarrassing because I'm really talking about like a drug problem I used to have, right? So like, all right, so I was just steal pills from my mom and shit, you know. My mom she was like, Mom, I'm sorry, bro.
She's probably not watching. She's probably not watching.
No, she probably still is legit. Like, she really good at convincing doctors that like she got pain, you know what I'm saying? So she had all the good shit.
I mean, yeah, because you can't really prove
bro,
that you don't have the pain.
She had all the fire shit. She had Xannies. But apparently to the doctor, she got anxiety, back pain, all kinds of crazy shit, you know? Yeah, so I'm getting oxycodone from her. I'm getting fucking Xanax. And I don't know what any of them are, bro. I'm just popping them. All I know is they make me feel fucking crazy, you know? I'm popping them, dude. I'm popping them every day type shit for probably 2 weeks before this day. I had this little homie named Jesus.
And you were in school this whole time?
I swear, dog, it's not Jesus. Definitely the E was before the 3 on this was.
But you were in school this whole time? You were like
Yeah,
pill
bro.
popping
Yeah,
in
going
class?
to Gilbert. Yep. So every morning I would take the bus, you know, and I'll meet up with the same cat every day. And eventually, like, I let him in on my pill secret, you know, like, hey, I pop these pills every day before school, you know, like, if you're interested. Eventually, he talked me into giving him some. I took some. I don't know what about it.
You're offering him some, but he's talking you into giving him some.
No,
You let him know
I
about
didn't
it.
offer it to him. No, I
But
didn't.
you told him
He
that you're taking these pills.
I did admit that I was okay, but it took a minute until we were like, okay, so this is another part of the story. Me and this kid at this point, like, I didn't know anybody at the school. Like, I went there and I didn't know a soul. This kid, for some reason, showed interest in me. We used to smoke like during classes, like in the bathroom. Like,
So
we
he was
used to
gay
smoke.
too, or what?
He was, yeah. Bro, we used to do all kinds of crazy shit in the bathroom. Shout out to Adrian. Nah, I'm playing.
Interest in me.
He showed interest in me and he took me to the bathroom where we used to do pills.
No,
where we used to
alright,
pop
look, it
pills
gets
and
worse
do
though,
other
for real.
strange stuff.
No, but for real. All right, so this kid was cool. We used to smoke weed and shit. And then that day, he told me, like, girl, let me get some. So me thinking, like, he's me, you know, who have been taking him every day for, like, the last 2 weeks. I'm thinking his tolerance is the same
You
as mine.
dosed his ass.
I gave his ass the same as me. I gave his ass, like, fucking 3 or 4, you know, to start
Oh,
the day. That was,
shit.
at that time, I was popping, like, okay, this is kind of embarrassing, like I said. I was popping
Like
at the
full
time,
Xanny
probably like,
bars?
yeah, like 3 or 4 Xanny and Oxys, like probably 2 and 2 of each.
Shit.
To start the day, you know, like I would go to school like that, and by 6th period, I'll be like fucking trying to stay
God
awake.
damn.
It's embarrassing. Like I said, I'm not proud of this shit whatsoever. Kids, for real, don't do this. Pills are bad.
No. I mean, to make this straight, I'm not doing this podcast to glorify any of this ignorant
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
I'm doing this to highlight our ignorance when we were young. Yeah, he was
So
running
I
from
was going
something,
from
but-
home straight to school.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Well, it was probably, who knows? We're all running from something. Continue.
Oh, like in general, I don't know. You know, I was I had already been to
This
juvenile
ain't a
hall.
therapy
probably-
session, girl. This is a podcast.
I had already
Continue.
been to juvenile hall. Literally, no, for real though. Like jokes aside, I had already been to juvenile hall probably 8, 9 times. Maybe like I was probably traumatized or something. You know?
Yeah, no, for sure.
I was doing.
I
all
mean,
kinds
you're
of crazy
fucking
shit, bro.
doing
I
4
was doing
Xanny
bottle
bars
runs, like
in
all
the
kinds of crazy shit
beginning
at the time.
school. That is not normal.
Anyways, right?
Continue.
This kid, right? I'm thinking he's cool, right? So I give him these pills. We go to school, dude. The last thing I remember, look, this is the crazy part. We take these. I would take these pills every day on the way to school on the same bus, right? The last thing I remember is taking those pills on that same bus.
That's the last
The
thing
last
you
thing I remember, up until getting woken up, standing up in front of Gilbert.
He said naked.
Oh, so you were there.
Yeah.
I didn't know you went to my school. Dog. I thought you were from Texas.
It's like we read it on the news, bro.
Yeah. But I got woken up by the school security and shit, and I was like dead asleep standing up.
So what's up with your homie though?
So listen, this
did
is
he
the crazy
die? It sounds like he died.
So this is the crazy part, right? And 2 days before this, bro, I had been recording in the studio with my homie, probably to like 3 a.m., drinking alcohol, smoking weed, all type of shit. My PO came to school, drug tested me, and I passed it.
How?
Right? I don't know how. Literally, he swab tested me, and I passed the drug test, right? That's probably why, right?
Yeah, swab.
For a swab, and I passed.
Exactly. So that shit had just happened. And then this situation happens, dog, and they find me falling asleep, or like literally dead asleep, not falling asleep, dead asleep. Like I was asleep, probably snoring and shit, standing up against the fucking fence. That's what they told me at least. I don't remember that happening. Yeah, I remember the bus, and I remember waking up in the nurse's office, standing up fast as fuck, and the nurse trying to tell me like, sit down, you know you're okay. Sit down, like, cause I was snapping the
shit.
fuck out of it. And I was like, why am I
Yeah.
here? Like, oh
Yeah,
shit,
you're getting up all randomly.
bro.
and shit.
Yeah, she trying to calm me down, and then I fell back asleep. That's how fucked up I was. I fell back asleep. I was
lads.
fucked up, dude. I fell back asleep. I woke up again. It's my PO, dude. No lie, talking to me. My
Savage.
PO talking to me. And then. Yeah, so this is where shit starts not getting so funny, dude. So
I'll try to find. I'll
so
try to
that
find
day,
the funny.
It was cool, right? So I go home and everything. Oh no, so let me tell you about the homie first. So this fool basically blacked out too. Fell asleep in his class, couldn't wake up, type shit.
Yeah, there was two kids that overdosed on Xanax
Yeah,
that day.
He snitched me out but this is the worst part. So I gave him to him, right? Like on some homie shit. He told them that I sold him to him, so that
Yeah.
he really did. So No, like no lie, he really told them.
Dude, you know what?
It
I
made
think-
shit so much worse.
I
that he
do
told
think
them
we
that,
talked
bro.
about this on the episode with my nephew because he told us a story where like 15 kids.
They OD'd at the same time. Or
They
something?
all
Yeah.
OD'd
I
at the
think I
same
remember
time
that.
in his school. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that fucking story. So I do
Yeah,
kind of remember
so,
the story a bit.
Yeah, so he told them I sold him to him. So then this is where, like I said, it just doesn't get funny, you know.
I'll find it.
The next day, like, so look, I get kicked out of school, which I was expecting. Like, I'm like, whatever, bro. I'm gonna go to another access, right? I'm expecting that shit. So I get kicked out that same day. I'm expecting that shit. The next day, though, my PO comes to my house and arrests me, dog. And I was not expecting that shit. And that shit was for sales.
What?
They charged me with sales, dog.
What, did you sell it to homie or did you just give it to him?
He told them that I sold it to him, though. Yeah, and I had money on me, and I had a bag full of pills.
Yeah.
Bag full of pills.
But so did your mom.
Well, nah, I took all her pills. Like, nah, I had her pills. Like,
Fuck, man.
yeah, I had a bag full of pills. So, yeah, long story short, I got kicked out. So that's my story with drugs. But I was dead asleep standing in front of the store. So
That covers suspension and expulsion too. Like, dude.
Yeah, I got kicked
I just
out.
asked
Not even
motherfuckers
only,
if
but I
they
got
got
arrested,
suspended.
bro.
Anybody ever have a job in fucking high school? I never had a job in high school. Well,
Yeah.
Hey, Jesus looked like he had a job in high school.
Jesus, the most responsible. I had a job in high school. I had a job.
how did it work? How did it work?
I had a job, but my mom had to like falsify paperwork in order to make me seem older. So I was pretending to be 17 when I was 15.
And when would you go to work?
That was that retirement home.
Okay.
I worked at a retirement home and I got all my homies a job there too. Like, yeah, it was crazy. Like most of my homies ended up fucking working. Yeah, I'm the motherfucker that got everybody the job there.
Those old bitches.
Dog, that retirement home was fucking crazy, dude. I definitely like went through some fucking crazy shit.
Old man Jenkins.
There was like an old.
I miss Stewart.
There was there was this old black pimp. Like he was in a fucking wheelchair, but he still had a cane. Like he did not need the cane because he was in a wheelchair. But he still had the fucking cane like chilling like on his foot.
His pimp cane.
Yeah, and he had like a nurse pushing him. Yeah, he had like a nurse pushing him around all the time, and he like be like fucking rizzing her up the whole time. Like, yeah, come here, baby. You know what I mean? Like, dog, like the whole time I was like, damn, this motherfucker got game, dude. Like, and like if he could get it up, he's definitely still fucking. You know what I mean? Like, but he was old as hell. But it was definitely a crazy time. But I got most of my friends a job at that fucking retirement home.
It's like
Yeah.
at a certain point they were all fucking. It was awesome.
Dude, one of my homies ended up the homie bus that ended up fucking the fucking substitute ended up fucking one of the nurses that worked there that was basically like an elderly caretaker and shit. And she was probably she was probably one of the hottest ones there. Like she was like one of the only hot nurses there that we fucked around with that we talked to. There was a couple cute ones
That you fucked around
that we fucked around with like such as
So it wasn't just your homie bus.
by fucked around, I mean that we talked and joked around with.
Crossword puzzles.
That was somebody that we would joke around, you know what I mean? Somebody that we would joke around with and shit.
And you get a little stiffy when she talked to you.
I never got to fuck, that's all I'm saying. All right, I wish I would have got that sponge bath. I never got one.
He's like, this is not fun anymore.
We never
Talk about the sponge bath.
we never should have done this. Fuck y'all. All right. Well, you got any
We need the batch right
any stories from having a job in school?
You guys have a job?
Not any cool stories.
You didn't have a job in school?
I had a job in school.
Pass her the mic.
I don't have a story though.
What the fuck?
It's
Nothing.
No story.
What was the job?
It was Taco Bell. I wanted to be a cheerleader, and that shit cost thousands of fucking dollars. So I needed to get myself a fucking job. My mom
That's a
was
story right there. What you talking about?
Hook the homies up?
fuck yeah, I hooked the homies up.
That's a story right there. You ever get in trouble for that shit?
Nah, because I didn't get caught.
So you used to be sneaking motherfuckers like
How would you do
be
it?
sneaking motherfuckers a taco.
You don't sound
They,
too convinced.
they didn't give a fuck. I got caught at McDonald's and they fired me because I
What?
gave my boyfriend free iced coffee.
That's it.
And then, there was a coworker, an old Mexican lady who snitched me out. That fucking bitch.
Angry ass Betty.
And the number 2 rule is do not steal food. And apparently, I stole food.
Well, there's nothing else you can fucking steal. It's not even gonna steal the fucking ice cream machine. Like, what the fuck? Like, what else are you gonna steal from McDonald's? The napkins? Like, what the fuck?
You just saw a gang of cups.
What the fuck else you gonna steal?
Extra large.
That's funny as fuck. Alright.
Some Badge Records questions.
But that's it.
Yeah.
Danny or
He's like, so has anybody went to school in La Habra?
You have any teachers you have a crush on, and what was his name?
Oh, hell no.
Mr. Ron?
Well, honestly, at our school, man, there wasn't really that many hot teachers, so like I can't really say it, talk in that terms. But bullying, when I could go on that subject, basically in PE, it was like probably early in the morning. It was like first period. There used to be this kid, a little short kid, and he used to get picked on daily by this one tall white boy. And I was probably maybe like a junior in high school, and these kids were probably like sophomores, maybe like freshmen. And one day he was just like bullying this kid, and I went up to him. I was like, "Hey, pick on someone your own size, right?" And this little white kid was like, "Oh," and he was like, he got stuck. And then homeboy never picked on him again. And I had that kid he was picking on in science. And I was failing that shit, dude, because I fucking fell asleep in science all the time.
Tell me who jumped with work.
Bro, for protecting him and standing up for him, every time I walked into class, here you go, bro. I was like, you my boy. Yo, dude, it was great, dude.
Tell me why I had like the same exact thing happen to me, because I had honors classes in middle school, which I shouldn't have had, because I didn't, like, dog, I was the only fuck up in class. Like, everybody else.
Talked your way into it?
No, like, I had really good test scores. That was the thing, that I wouldn't do my fucking work.
You
But
good at guessing?
I guess so, dude. I understood the shit. I just didn't want to do the work. You know what I mean? So I always got good test scores. So they put me in honors classes, and they let me know, you shouldn't be here. We're putting you in because you got good test scores. You know what I mean? But there was this fucking kid that, I had PE with all the motherfuckers from honors. So all of these motherfuckers were slow as fuck. They couldn't play basketball. They didn't know how to kick a ball. They couldn't throw one. Like, literally, like, I was the only athlete in there because that was the only class I got an A in was PE. You know what I mean? Everything else was like B's and C's.
Dude, I
feel that.
Yeah. Can you believe that? What? Yeah. Okay, so this is how it happened. So one day I was playing baseball and I went for a crazy play in the outfield and I slid on my leg and I fucking scabbed up like a fat percentage of my leg. You know, and like I had a PE class, it was pool, swimming. So like when I got to school like the next day, I had a fat scab. And so like I swam and like when I went home, like it was already like it fell off, so yeah, it wouldn't heal, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. It got all nasty and infected. So the next day I went to the teacher and I was like, yo, like I can't swim, like look at this scab on my leg, like I can't swim. And like literally like the teacher like pretty much failed me. Like I never, yeah, real? Just from that moment on, because it literally took like almost 3 weeks to heal, because it was fat, bro. It was a fat ass. It was fat. Yeah, and I literally failed PE because I had a fat scab and I couldn't swim.
It's all bad.
Yeah.
No, just speaking on what you said right now about teachers, like. Either failing you or kicking you out of a class for no reason. Yeah. Anybody else have stories of that? I told one on the first podcast of some fat ass health teacher that kicked me out just for saying that. How you a health teacher and you eat fat shit? So I got kicked. Anyways, that's the whole story of that. So I just want to know if anybody else has a story like that where they got kicked out of class prematurely or they felt like it was unfair as fuck just for something stupid like that.
I mean, I got kicked out one time because my teacher would fall asleep during class. She was this old ass teacher named Mrs. I don't want to say her name, but one time I got her to quit, dog. Like her name was Mrs. Ware. She was this black chick named Mrs. Ware. And one time she fell asleep with her hand up like this, like she literally fell asleep with her fucking hand up. But while her hand is up, like I could tell she was wearing a wig. because I could see that little white part kind of sticking out. And I was telling my homies, like, look, dog, she wears a wig. She wears a wig. And motherfuckers were like, nah, she ain't wearing a wig. She ain't a wig. I'm like, dog, she's wearing a wig. Watch. So I grabbed the ruler. And I went up to her, and I slowly tried to lift her hair up a little bit while she was sleeping, dog. So she's fucking sleeping in class. Dog, I was in her face. Hold on.
At the desk in the front of the class?
Yes.
How are you planning on getting away with it?
I don't know. I just wanted to prove my point at that point. So I'm lifting up her hair just a fucking little bit, dude, and her whole wig just falls off. When her wig falls off, she wakes up and just sees me with a ruler in her face. Just standing still because I didn't know what to do. It's not like I was gonna move it. So now she's just.
You tried to knock it off. I was trying to save it.
Dog. So now the whole room is cracking up. She grabs her fucking head, realizes she doesn't have her wig on. She immediately just grabs me from my shirt, dude, and just drags me the fuck out of the room. Dude, she grabbed me and fucking took me directly to the principal's office without a wig. Without her wig,
she was
bruh.
extra fat because she was aerodynamic.
Yeah, dude, yeah. So that's the one time I got suspended for that shit. But I had a teacher the next year right next to her class where he read my last name and he goes, "Oh, I know who you are." And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "What? How do you know who I am?" He's like, "You're the one that got Miss Ware to quit." And I was like, "Oh shit!" Like I got her to quit after that. He was like, "Yeah, you got her to quit."
Was
I
that a
like,
cool sub or a bad sub?
That wasn't a sub. That was a teacher that I had next year.
Did you guys ever have a cool sub? Nah, that's a good question. No, I mean, subs are cool or good or bad substitute.
We'll start a host.
I had a question, dog. Fuck you guys. I'm a in case you guys didn't know, I'm a co-host. They just didn't announce me as one, but I'm a co-host.
Podcast, fool. What the fuck?
I'm the third co-host. Just want to let you guys know. Anyways, you guys ever had good or bad subs?
I had that sub
Oh,
that
so
would
you
always
ain't never had a substitute teacher, huh?
I had that sub that would always have that flappy meat under her fucking.
Oh, she got the chicken
arm
wing,
and
chicken
shit,
wing.
dude. I hated that
bologna.
shit. Did you ever notice that shit? Like when your teacher would like fucking like write on the board her whole fucking meat under here.
Fucking meat. Our principal had the
She
meat.
said my principal had the meat.
And they would always do this video where they would show her doing like the weekly announcements, and then she'd be like, "And I hope everyone has a good time," and that shit would just flap her, dude.
She'd flap it around on purpose.
Flap it around.
She was trying to take flight. All right, do you guys have any crazy stories about fights? Did you guys ever see any crazy fights go down? No crazy fights?
Just cholas trying to beat up this white girl because she was dating the hot cholo guy.
She said the hot cholo guy. Sense investigate.
So you guys had a hot cholo guy in school?
Yes, he had green eyes, Mexican light skin.
Damn, I kind of like him.
And he was dating
How
this
was his
white
hair? I
girl.
need to hear about his
and
hair.
all the cholas were fucking mad. Like they got in so many fights with.
Was that white girl hot?
She was beautiful. She was pretty.
Damn, so Cholo got himself a hot white girl and
Cholo's going for the
cholas are
hottest
mad.
chola in the city.
dude, she was not a chola. She was a white girl kicking it in a chola school.
She was a wola. You know how it goes.
Nah, was she like fucking any hood
She
at
thought
all?
she was a chola.
I
for
mean,
sure.
she fought the fucking chola. She must.
I mean, you gotta hold your shit down if you're. in
Damn,
a,
Jessica's crazy. Eh?
Yeah, you gotta be able to hold your shit down if you're going to a Mexican.
Topanga's fucking
Topanga,
crazy.
Topanga over there putting it down.
Her name was Brittany.
Oh, it had to be Brittany.
Her name was Brittany.
So her name was
Brittany's
Brittany.
a crazy bitch, eh?
No, Brittany was a sweetheart.
But Brittany's down.
Brittany's a sweetheart, eh? That's what I meant.
Brittany was just fucking.
But the girl she
hot
fought is a
chola
crazy
guy.
bitch, eh?
And she was like a sophomore, and they were like fucking. No, she was a scrub, a 7th grader, and the cholas were 8th graders, dude. And they would fucking like gang up on her and shit. Like, it was
Bitches are haters.
bad, dude.
Hey, is nobody
Bitches
gonna
are
talk about how like
haters.
8th graders are basically grown ass adults to 6th graders?
That's so
Shit's
true.
weird, right?
Dude,
Like-
I remember I thought I liked older women because I was in 6th grade, like
She's in
dating
8th
at
grade.
9th
You're like, dude, she has boobs.
Yeah, dude, she's in 9th grade. Okay, like,
She's in high school.
I'm sorry, I'm
She
more
probably have
mature
a car
than y'all.
next year.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm sorry, I'm more mature than you motherfuckers, but I'm dating a 9th grader. You know what I mean? Like,
Sophisticated.
that's funny as fuck. Did you guys have any crazy bullies? Everybody had a bully in school. You know, you motherfuckers got a bully story. Who used to fucking? You think you were a bully? Okay.
Yeah,
Who
I'm not
did you used
surprised.
to bully
I'm not
the
surprised.
most? Pass her the mic.
She's still a bully.
Crave. Pass her the mic.
Ain't nothing changed.
We gotta hear who she was bullying.
Bully.
All right. Who do you remember tormenting the most?
So shout out. I think her name was Sarah, and it was 8th grade.
You know damn well her name was Sarah. Bam, 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 bam. Sarah, sorry about that.
Low key to make sure she don't come back buff as fuck.
Actually,
She said,
Sarah, I'm
her
really
name-
sorry.
Her name might have been Sarah. You remember Sarah.
I'm sorry though. I'm like, now I'm as an adult. I'm like, damn, bullying is not acceptable.
All right, what happened?
We were in we had a substitute teacher, and she was kind of like a teacher's pet, you know, and she was
You
always
always
like,
have to bully the teacher's pet. You're excused from that.
all
You
right,
have to
say
do
less.
that.
She was like, hello.
Yeah, fuck the
No.
teacher's pet. She's always snitching on everybody.
In that case, yeah, I used to shove this bitch head in the toilet.
No, like she literally was just like always snitching everybody out.
Exactly.
And then that day she was like just being super mean to everybody, you know, and I kind of did start, she was wearing like, it was raining and she was wearing like a weird coat, and I kind of like yeah,
Just started roasting her coat.
I kind of
You just did like 5 minutes on her coat.
and people like thought it was really funny because I called her Inspector Gadget, so everybody started calling her that, and like to the point where she cried.
It's
She
like
was,
go
like,
go
crying.
gadget umbrella or
Like
what?
cried to the point she went to the office, and then I got in trouble.
She
for it.
told on you?
Yeah.
Of course she told on you. She's the
told on
teacher's
me.
pet.
Step that, worth it.
It's like, bitch, you look like
Yeah.
that girl from the
But
salt.
the bully.
You look like that bitch from the salt container. Get the fuck out of here.
She started crying though, so I was like,
Oh, fuck. Hold on, was that the only chick you bullied?
yeah, I was only.
No, don't lie. Who else?
Well, like during like high school too, I did
She's
too.
like, okay, I got another one.
No,
She might deserve it too, though. She might deserve it.
Yeah, fuck a teacher's pet, dude. I ain't getting no shame. You ain't getting no fucking sympathy. You ain't getting no sympathy.
Snitches get stitches.
And they
His
also
name
get their
was
raincoat
Mustafa.
clowned on. All right, continue.
Yeah, it was just some guys, and they were kind of like foreign students. And
Oh, it's
no,
always
that's kind of mean, but
it's always
it
cool to
wasn't.
fuck with the foreigners.
No.
Continue.
Racism's hilarious.
They're not from the same place as you. Fuck them, dude.
they're biracial, so it's not racist. No, they're biracial, so you're racist.
All right. All right. It's
kidding.
not funny. Racism is not funny. Continue.
It's really not. I wasn't laughing. I was like, I wasn't
Nobody
laughing.
believed that. It's funny how nobody believed. Continue.
No, and they were just picking on my friend that day, and I kind of was just like talking shit to them, and they started talking shit back to me, and till like it got like to the point where it got like personal, and I was just like,
Yeah, right.
yeah, I was just
It
like,
usually gets personal. You're trying to hurt somebody. If you're trying to hurt somebody, you gotta get personal.
yeah. And then he called us like the B word, like you're a bunch
Beaners?
of- no bitches, you know, like. Although I think that would have been more offensive.
There's lots of B words out there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what B word you're talking about. Like,
She's like, no, Patty.
Call me a bitch. Don't fucking call me a beaner. Call me a bitch all you want. Don't fucking call me a beaner.
they called us baristas, bro. What the fuck?
I was like, your mother's a bitch. I said that, like, so petty. And then he was just like, that's when everybody
in the
paid
bag.
attention because he was just like, oh. And I was like, well, if I'm a bitch, your mother's a bitch.
And
then
everybody
he was
went,
just like,
ooh.
yeah, that's when everybody paid attention. He was like, he got up, he's like, hey, you do not disrespect my mother. But it was so funny because his accent came out. And I was just like,
You did not disrespect my mother?
yeah, like that. So even the teacher laughed. Like, it was funny. Yeah, it was like, he's like, Wendy,
teacher was like,
don't
"Ha,
call
you guys
his
called
mother the B word. And I was like, he called me and Rena bitches, though. And he was just like, oh, right. Like, he just so he was just like,
That's fair then. Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, good one.
Yeah, you guys got that.
It was
yeah.
so memorable.
Baby, you ever have any bullies in school?
Yeah, but just
Yeah,
bitches.
this girl named Wendy.
Just bitches who boyfriends thought I was fucking cute, and apparently that's my fucking problem. And they're just fucking insecure, and they're calling me a bitch. And actually, I went to look for one.
Oh, shit.
And I'm not violent. I'm not
She's not violent. She's not. But she went to go look for her.
I'm
And
not,
she's like, what's
I
up,
just
bitch?
wanted
But
to
I'm
tell
not
him,
violent.
like, hey.
She's a bully too, I know.
She went. Hold on.
No.
She went to go look for her non-violently.
No, yes, because I told him, like, okay, I was like, if you know me and then you call me a bitch, whatever. But you don't know me, and the only reason why you're calling me a bitch is because your boyfriend thinks I'm cute. That's not my fucking problem.
I feel like I'm her right now.
No, that's not my problem.
Right, sweetheart. I'm so
No, so I just wanted to let her know. I'm like,
just
don't
cute.
call me a bitch. Like, you don't know me, so don't be saying that about me, because I don't want people calling me a bitch. Like, the fuck. But me, tiny little fucking me, went to go look for her. This bitch hid in the fucking bathroom, dude. Like, and my best friend didn't help because as soon as I told her, I'm like, I'm gonna go tell this girl this, that, she was like, oh shit.
She started telling the whole
She's
school?
like, Alma's gonna go fuck this bitch up. I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm just gonna talk to her.
So
She's like,
the whole school's like, dude, almost gonna fuck this chick up.
I have-
No wonder she was waiting. She was hiding in the bathroom.
No, dude.
The whole dude, hold on.
no.
The whole bathroom, the whole school's telling her, yo, almost coming to fuck you up. And she fuck you up. Yeah.
Nah,
So
dude,
she went to go hide in the bathroom.
I used to hang out with the basketball team, so the whole basketball team is just going over. And we're walking by the football team, they're like, hey, this fucking shit's going. So now the football team's following. I'm like, you guys, I am not looking to fight this girl. And I knew her.
like, everybody wants to see my conversation.
No. And I knew her boyfriend, and I saw her boyfriend more like, he's all like, dude, please leave her alone. Like she doesn't know what she's doing. I'm all like, dude, I just want to talk to her. He's like, no, just
I'm just trying to talk, homie. I'm just trying to talk.
I legitimately just wanted
25
to talk.
motherfuckers behind her. 25 people behind her. The whole football team and basketball team. I just want to talk, homie. I just
It
want to
was
talk.
supposed to be this little thing that turned into this huge fucking thing, dude. I'm all like, dude.
Did you guys ever talk?
No! I see her. She's scurrying into her classroom. I'm like, I'm not even intimidating.
You punked the fuck out of her, though. Congratulations. That was your first time. Dude, now you got fucking squatted up.
Don't call me a bitch.
That should have been in the bullying
Don't call me a
stories.
bitch if you don't know me. If you know me, whatever, call me a bitch then. You know me.
Yeah, you gotta think twice before you call Alma a bitch.
You're like, oh, you know me.
Like, get to know me first and then call me a bitch.
That's funny as fuck.
What did you?
I'm a peaceful person.
How much time we got on here?
That's about
48 minutes. We still got like 10 minutes we could
We
do.
still got 10 minutes.
All right, we got. I think we covered everything, honestly.
Any more bullies?
Any bully stories? She got a bully story for sure.
Did you ever?
She looked like a bully. She looked like she bullied. She looked like she bullied classified. She looked like she bullies classified all the time. She's like,
Actually bullied. I did not. I was not.
Oh, there you go.
there you go.
I was bullied too. I was bullied
Pass you
too.
the mic. So, how were you bullied?
So sorry.
Fuck that bitch.
Put her name on blast. Was
I
she?
don't remember her name.
What color was she?
She was black.
Tell me what.
Well, there was like a group of girls, and me and my friend Laura, we were like gothic, and so they called us devil worshipping lesbians.
Oh, nice.
And so we would play into it to piss them off.
Yeah.
And so they like cornered me. And they like were like, I don't know, they were like angry because they were like, you don't believe in God, and
It was
you're
these
going
black
to
chicks?
hell.
These
It was
black-
a group of black girls.
They were just like super crazy for God. They
I
were
guess
just like,
so.
let's fuck
I
up
don't
these.
know. I thought that was weird, you know? But they were
Like, no, fuck that. This bitch
you're
don't
going to
believe in
hell,
God.
blah blah blah, and they like got me in the corner, and my friend Laura just like kicked all their asses pretty
That's
much.
funny, yeah. So, dude, shout out, Lauren. Isn't it the best
Yo, Lauren.
when bullies get beat up?
I had a Lauren. Her name is Marissa. I love you, Marissa.
Marissa, we need to
She defended you against bullies?
All the time.
So you had bullies that she defended you against?
Yes.
Stories?
She's amazing. She's a tough motherfucker who doesn't take shit from no one.
Did you see her beat a bitch up or what?
No, she yelled at them enough so they scare her off.
So they weren't even trying to see her.
Nah, I didn't want to see with her.
Yeah, so they didn't even want to fight.
They picked on little people like me, but then I was friends with her, and they're like,
Hey, you always need a big motherfucker on your side. It's
I'm
always
not a fighter. I'm a lover.
yeah, it's always good to have a big motherfucker. We had this big ass motherfucker named Teddy. We had this big ass motherfucker named Teddy in our tagging crew. This guy could not tag his name for shit.
Was he a football player?
Yeah, he was a football. Oh,
Did you know
yes,
Vanessa's boyfriend?
yes.
I know Teddy.
So Teddy was in a our crew. He used to ride with us.
Vanessa had fucking red hair.
Yeah, so
Hot Vanessa.
yeah, so
She's there too, Vanessa.
so Hayes. So the thing is that this chick used to live in Hayes' apartment complex, and fucking Teddy used to live with them. So we became really good friends with them.
She would always be with her.
No, I don't think so. But but this motherfucker Teddy was the biggest motherfucker we knew. He looked like the Hulk in like human form. Like this motherfucker
Like,
was
football player, like fucking quarter, like,
main
fucking-
quarter linebacker, like
yeah.
buffest motherfucker you ever seen. And we had him in the squad just so we could just squabble motherfuckers, dude. Like this fool would show up, we'd get in a fight, everything was cool, and then Teddy would show up and the tables would turn. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers just like, oh shit, the Hulk just arrived, dog. That shit was wild, dog. That motherfucker could like, that fool was a fucking savage. But anybody else got any stories about bullies? All right.
Hold on, I need Classified to say some shit too after you didn't talk about it.
Classified and had no bullies? Dog, even when you were...
Dude, he looked like he got bullied.
I ain't never had a bully. Honestly, I was small as shit, bro, but I was
You never got clowned down for being small?
Of course, yeah. But I didn't give a fuck, though.
So you never took it personal? You never took it like as a personal fucking
I
like...
was like, fuck y'all, but...
You never had somebody that really fucking got into you for being small? I'm over here trying to dig up past traumas. Like, you didn't have that one motherfucker that called you short shit. You didn't have that
Nah,
motherfucker
like,
that called you midget.
bruh,
Or,
It really, for real, like being small, it fucked with me.
Of course, you gotta get that hard skin.
Motherfuckers always talk shit.
You
but
gotta
I
get
was,
that hard skin.
I was a shit talking little kid, fool.
That's how you
You know what I'm
get.
saying? I've been talking shit since.
That's how you get that hard skin.
Since
It's being
forever.
made
You know
fun
what I'm
of.
saying? I was just like, fuck y'all, 8 years old, like, fuck y'all, you know what I'm saying? Fuck you, motherfucking
Dude,
fuck, you know what I'm
the
saying?
littlest motherfuckers
you know how
is
little kids don't know how to
honestly-
cuss and shit, just say little dumbass shit. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. The littlest motherfuckers I know is the ones that was always getting clowned on, but they always had the clapbacks. Because you need them. You know what I mean? You got to be able to fucking clap back when you're a little motherfucker because you're going to get clowned on. You know what I mean? So fools that were small always had that crazy sense of humor where you could say some shit to them, but they'll fucking flip it on you and fucking now everybody's laughing at you. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is wild. Yeah, it's a fucking, you got to be able to flip that.
Yeah, I got a funny story whenever everybody.
All right, so Danny first. You got that bully story, bro?
Yeah. Well, I didn't really get bullied, but this is like a bully moment, you know? So there was 2 rap groups in my high school. There was The Batch, which I was in, and there was another one named Dark Waves. And basically, we were handing out mixtapes, right? And I gave my mixtape to this one chick. She put it in her binder. I guess one of the homies from Dark Waves came up to her and she was like, or he was like, yo, what is this? And like, oh, that's Danny and his friend's mixtape. He basically grabbed my mixtape, threw it on the floor, and stepped on it. Said that shit's trash.
Wow. He didn't even listen to it.
Didn't even listen to it. Just threw it on the floor and just said it's trash.
He didn't even give it a chance.
I know, right? Just off the bat, just because we made it. Yeah, that's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
But then it
just
flips.
straight hateration.
Right? Just hate. Okay, so years go by.
For Lil Saint, but like right all over his face.
I would have at least listened to it.
Yeah, but look, this is the trippy part. Years go by, I'm out of high school, I'm still doing the music thing, I'm doing music videos and stuff like that. Homeboy hits me up in my DMs in my Instagram saying, hey bro, your music's tight, I make beats now, like let's work. I left him on red. I left him on red.
What did Mike Jones say? He said back then.
Those didn't want me.
No,
You should have just sent him a dick pic or something, bro.
Dude, nah. That's what happens,
Yo,
bro.
I'm
They
trying to
come
work
around.
together. Just send him a big black cock.
Slap with my dick.
It's not even your dick. It's just somebody else's dick. All right. It's just a dick
But
pic.
in order to achieve that, you gotta Google like big black dick.
You might have to do that. You might have to have a couple in your phone saved.
Or it doesn't have to be big and black.
You might have to have a couple already in your phone saved for that occasion. Continue.
Hard pass.
That's what I'm saying.
They gotta be big and black.
That's what he said.
I hear it.
She trying to flip it on me.
All right.
When did we hear big and black?
All right, Crave, you had the next story.
Yeah, I had a funny story that has nothing to do with
Talk
big
about
or
big
black.
and black
Damn.
dick.
Hold up, so I was gonna tell a story, but
So you
I need
don't
Danny
have-
Boy to tell his chode story first.
So you,
he was gonna grab it too.
so you don't have dicks just saved on your phone? I just fucking.
Not black ones. No, I'm kidding. Not that big.
All right.
I keep like a little couple things.
Ones that might seem similar, same skin tone and shit.
Bro, come on now. Nobody's gonna believe if I send him a black dick. If I send you a black dick, Sense,
I think it was you.
are you gonna be like, yo, dude, you're packing? Or are you gonna be like,
Say I'm black from the waist down, baby.
Nah,
literally, mate?
I'd just be like,
literally.
I'd be like, he's got good taste.
No, you got all right.
Dad's black. His dad's black.
My dad's Puerto Rican. So like my
Alright.
dick's not big, it's just has an attitude.
All right, enough talks about dicks. It's getting uncomfortable.
All right. Oh, now it's uncomfortable.
I'm deleting my pictures.
Talked about dick for 97% of the whole podcast. Let me tell my story. It has
go
nothing to
on.
do with dick, bro.
I'm deleting my pictures right now. It's all good.
All right, I was in 5th grade. 5th grade. Nothing to do with dick. Maybe I was thinking with my dick, but there's a 5th grade dick. Let me just put that out there. Hold up.
Don't put that 5th grade dick
Hold
out
up.
there.
So there was this kid. There was this kid named Josh, right? There was this kid named Josh. Hold up. No, this is a funny story.
It's like, all right, all
Nah,
right.
this is a funny story.
Start
So
over,
look.
start over fresh. All right, we're starting over.
So
this is Craig's
this
story.
kid
This
named
is going to
Josh.
be the last story
He's
of the night.
white. I'm the only white kid I want to say the only white kid in the whole school, but probably the only white kid who like spoke up all the time. You know, I got a big ass mouth.
We know.
Yeah, look, she already.
Yeah, we know.
I was in the mix. I was in the mix. You know what I'm saying? In 5th grade though. Also, I was a white kid who advertised myself as like I'm a white and Mexican. You know.
Were you Mexican though?
What do you mean? What was I?
I'm just saying. You said I'm a white kid that advertised as a Mexican.
Well, yeah, okay, but look at my skin is what I'm saying. Look at my face, look at my skin, bro. Imagine me though as like a fucking.
So you're a Mexican that advertises as white.
Imagine myself in 5th grade, bro. I was what, 10, 11 years old, white as fuck, bro. What do you mean?
But
like,
you still claim to be Mexican?
I was wearing like Walmart shirts, like the button up, like with cargo shorts and shit.
Oh, yeah,
like,
so you were trying to
white
be
as
Mexican.
fuck, bro. But I was like
trying to be Mexican.
But I was like, my dad's Mexican. My last name's Arias.
Yeah,
so like,
yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
you're not
Like,
embracing.
I'm Mexican.
You're
I
not
would tell all these
embracing your
kids,
white side.
bro. There was not one hood kid at this whole school. I was trying to be the hood kid before a hood kid existed at this school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm a Mexican. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyways,
You're like the kid that's half black.
There's this girl named Mariah. There's this girl named yeah. Basically, I was the Eminem of them. Yeah.
He's half black. He look white as fuck, but he still say the N word. And
No
people are
cap,
like,
yeah.
You can't say that. And he's like,
I'm
half
like,
black.
yeah, can't. Nah, yeah.
But
So
continue.
nah, trip out. So there's this fucking girl named Mariah. She's Mexican. She's the baddie of the school.
Oh, you're like a Mexican too.
In
Girl.
elementary school. Exactly. No, exactly. I'm like, Shawty, I'm Mexican, you Mexican.
Yeah, I may
we
not
can pull
look
up,
like
we can have a fiesta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll
so,
be a chambelán in your quinceañera.
Nah,
and
listen
shit.
though, like, all right, so I'm in elementary school, dog. This girl though, so trip out. I'm the new kid at the school, right? The new white kid at the school. Everybody else Mexican, bro. No, bro. So this girl named Mariah, she cute. The second I get there, I'm like, damn, Mariah, dog. She the popular girl, you know what I'm saying? She interested in me, you know what I'm saying? So that's my girlfriend. Next thing you know, and hey, hold up. Long story short, that's my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, I bagged the baddest girl in the school. You know,
you got that.
Ain't no thing. I'm just talking.
You bagged that. You bagged it though.
I bagged it though. You know, I bagged it though. She might have been fucking 10, but I bagged it. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully, you guys were both 10.
I was 10 too. Let me clarify. Let me clarify. I'll clarify. We were both 10.
You guys were both.
Like
10.
I said, we was in 5th grade.
Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just clarifying.
Let me start the story again. So we was in 5th grade, both of us.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, so me and this girl like each other. We're holding hands during the Pledge of Allegiance, all that sexual ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Big dog shit.
Yeah. high
Anyways,
risk.
dog. Yeah. So there's this fool named Alberto. You know, Alberto. He don't like the fact that Mariah fucking with me.
Is he a big Mexican cholo dude?
Alberto, a little skinny Mexican dude, look like Curious George.
Okay.
Little monkey looking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen him. I'm picturing him.
You know Alberto.
Yeah. I know Alberto.
He had a little homie. It's funny because the best homie I ever had at the time was named Jesus, but he had a homie named Jesus. Jesus, dog.
Hey.
I'm not saying Jesus is a problem, but
No.
as long as the E's before the 3, it's a problem. All right, so he had a little homie named Jesus, dog. Jesus, right? Mariah was feeling me. You know what I'm saying? We held hands in the Pledge of Allegiance. They didn't like that. The reason I keep saying they're in the Pledge of Allegiance, because they didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? They
You
got
guys were in
mad.
the same class and they're hating.
They got mad. Yup. We're
The
in the
teacher
same
let you
class.
guys hold hands? You guys were
Teacher
sitting
did
next
not
to each
see
other?
that, dog.
You guys were sitting next to each other?
Come on now. Teacher did not see that, dog. What
You guys
gonna
are
do?
holding
Let it
hands from
show,
like 4
darling.
desks across?
Huh?
You guys are holding hands from like 4 desks across?
Bro,
Or you
we're
guys
like,
sitting
no,
next to each other?
we're out. We all go out to the fucking middle of like where the grass is and
For
everything.
the Pledge of Allegiance?
Yeah, it was weird. It was basically like an assembly every morning.
Really?
It was weird. It was weird, yeah. So
Yeah,
we're like
we
this.
always had the
Look,
Pledge of Allegiance
Look,
in
this is
Santa
the weirdest
Claus.
part though, right? She's standing, look, whether she's standing on the left or right, my right hand has to be on top of my heart, right?
Yeah, so
I'm holding hands like either this way or like this.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
Like, you guys is both left hands.
There's
gotta
no
be
comfortable
holding,
way to
yeah.
hold hands with this little girl, right?
Yeah.
That sounds crazy. Hold up. I'm also a little boy. And there's no comfortable way to hold hands with this other little girl. Anyways, long story short, hold up. This story's becoming long as fuck. Point of the story, Alberto didn't like it. Jesus didn't like it. We're in class one day. We have a teacher named Teresa. She's a cool teacher. Wait, what? I said we had teaching him
mother.
Teresa. He goes,
he said mother.
Your
Mother
mom's name is
Teresa.
Teresa? Oh.
Crave's drunk right now.
Nah, I'm like,
He ain't got no connections.
Nah, she's
He
cool
can't make
though.
connections right
the
now.
teacher's cool as fuck. But yeah, these kids are talking to me one day, and this is how they. I think they're just trying to start a fight with me, but this is how they started it. Like I said, I started the story with saying I was a white kid saying I'm Mexican. You know, I'm Mexican. My last name is Arias. I'm Mexican. Their stance was you're not Mexican unless you speak Spanish. And I was like, that makes no sense. I was a smart ass little white kid, you know? I'm like, no.
He just
Spanish
said-
comes from Spain.
He's like, he's trying to be Mexican. I was like, I was a smart white kid.
Exactly though.
Trying to be Mexican.
Exactly though. No, deal. I hit him with the white facts too. Like Spanish is from Spain. Like what are you talking about? Like no. And I was hitting them with all that shit. They didn't like that. They're like, nah, you're white. Like you're not Mexican. All that. I'm getting mad as fuck. All right. Long story short, I fought 2 kids in class over this girl named Mariah. Alberto wanted Mariah bad.
Who won?
I mean, I feel like
Did
I
Alberto
feel like
beat
I beat them both up, but I mean, I'm 5th grade. You know, I don't know how long.
He's like, anyways, Alberto and Mariah married now.
They probably are though. No, hold up. Look, this is the worst
Neither
part
one
of the
them
whole
speak
story.
Spanish.
Worst part of the whole story? No, worst part of the whole story is I got in a fight with these kids, 2 at once. I'm literally fighting 2 kids, bro. Me against 2 kids. She should think like, damn, this was like, dang, he's a warrior. You know, I'm like a warrior. You know, like when you fight these people, you're a warrior. You know? I just want to make that clear. You know,
No, dude.
whether they're 10 or not. You know, I'm a
Anytime I
warrior.
got in a fight in front of a girl, it never turned out like I thought it would.
Bro,
Like, oh, dude, you were
I
the
fucked
shit.
up 2 kids.
My girl was always like,
these
why the
10-year-old
fuck do you
motherfuckers
gotta
are
be
catching
an
it.
idiot? You know what I mean? My girl was never proud of me for winning a fight, and she was always
See,
like,
look,
why the
okay, so
fuck?
maybe I should have known that, but the point is, I fought these kids, and she was not happy about it.
No, of course.
I won the fight, he won the girl. It was weird.
You think a girl would be happy to
Story
see you
over.
at your
That
most
shit's whack.
violent?
I'm still mad. No,
You know what I mean? You think a girl would? You think a girl would be happy to see you at your most violent, fucking unrational self? But for some reason, it's a turnoff. But, anyways, that's a way to end the episode. It's been
great.
It's been great. Thank everybody for coming down. Super fun Thanksgiving. We're gonna continue kicking it. You guys ain't gotta go home, but y'all gotta get the fuck out of here. Thank y'all for showing up. Happy Thanksgiving. Fuck y'all.